recommended. So we made it to Ringdalsskogen, which is outside Sandefjord, and now I am charging. And to reach my destination I need to charge here approximately 20 minutes, but I need some more juice in Oslo because I'm gonna drive around in Oslo. So I need a little bit more. Currently I'm getting 103 kilowatts, which is quite nice. After the latest update, but the one before, I only got 95 kilowatts max. And after an update, they changed something, which I don't know what they changed, but after that I have usually get over 100 kilowatts, which is nice. So you can see which version I have. 2019 16.2. It's the one I have. I think that's the newest one, but I'm not sure. So one thing that I noticed in Norway is that the superchargers are always close to either gas stations or some sort of restaurant or fast food joint or something. So at Ringdalsskogen there is Circle K and there's also a Burger King right next to the supercharger. And right here there are, I don't know how many superchargers there are here, we can probably check that out. Right here there are 16 stalls, and you can also see the payment of how expensive it is. Expensive? It's not expensive. So right now, while I'm waiting to charge up, I am listening to Spock's Beard, Brief Nocturnes, Dreamless Sleep. That album is quite good. Also recommended. This is the highest speed I have ever gotten, 109 kilowatts. So right now I am at Sundebru, which is there. So I've traveled to Oslo and now I'm on my way home in Kristiansand. So, yeah. estimated 20, I don't know, it's 15 minutes. So this is the numbers. Wow, 110 kilowatts. So I have traveled 580 kilometers, and consumption is 218, which is not. It's not so bad. There's a lot of on these stretches here. There's a lot of 110 kilometer zone. So I drove like I just hammered it. So there was some high consumption. So yeah, gonna stay here for maybe 20 more minutes, so that I have some juice for tomorrow as well. And while I was driving, I found a bug, and it's working now because I left the car while supercharging, so now it's working again. But suddenly the music stops, and when I press play, their loading icon starts to run here, loading, and then the second starts to count, but there's no music and it's loading. Radio is working, but not the Spotify music thing. So it's very annoying, and the only way I know how to get it working is leaving the car or resetting the whole screen by pressing the two, or holding the two buttons on the wheel, this one and this one, holding them in for some seconds, and then the screen goes black, and so does the instrument cluster there. Everything shuts off for maybe a minute or so, and then it works. But it's working now. Hopefully this is something they know about and will fix later in another update or something, because it's really annoying in long trips that the music stops, and I don't like radio because there's so much advertisement on it. So right now I am nearing 50%. I'm at 40 perhaps. Let's see. If I go here and display energy, yeah, 42%, and I'm still going almost 100 kilowatts. And as you can see, I have set the limit to 100%, and that's just because I was on a long trip and I haven't reduced it since yesterday. So I knew I was going to do this trip, so I set the limit to 100%, so that overnight it was almost 100%. I think it was 99 or 98% this morning. But now I can just adjust it to what I usually have, which is at the 90%, I think. Yes, and then we can display distance, and I have it on rated. Some have it typical, but even more accurate perhaps, but whatever. The past 50 kilometers I have averaged 183 watt hour per kilometer. So that's because the highway ended and there was 70 kilometers an hour zone and some 60 and then some 80, and there were some slow pokes in front of me. So it didn't go so fast. Let's say it that way. So 183 past 50 kilometers, and on the past 170 roads. 175 and it's 234.
So the reason I went to Oslo was that I delivered something using Limber, and then in Drammen I picked up 8 tires. One set of winter tires with the slipstream and summer tires without any rims. So I'm gonna deliver them in Kristiansand. And as you can see, there are room for 8 tires, but it's quite cramped now. So yeah, maybe could have stacked them a little better, but yeah.